Today is a very special day for a few reasons. First, this is the end of book 4. We finished book 4 today. So today we are going to do a unit review. Please follow my instructions so you can finish the book pages in class by yourself. You finish by yourself. For some topics, it is going to be super easy because they're like fast and easy and short. But for other things, you will have to stop the video and check your book, check your notes. Okay? One thing that I need to tell you, this is not an exam. This is not an exam. This is a review. Review means check things, go over things. At this point, it is okay to check your book activities, check the grammar boxes, check the grammar structures, examples. Yeah, you can check. Let's start and just straight to the page because this is a unit review, so we're not going to be doing a specific topic but answering questions about all the topics. So I need you to go to page number 99. Page 99. Ready? With you. Remember, I said at the beginning of the video, I said, do not get help from your mom. Do not get help from your dad. Let's be responsible. You sit in front of your screen. You sit down in front of the screen and you pay attention to your teacher and you follow instructions. Okay? I will tell you when to stop the video to answer each activity, each exercise. Are you ready? Okay, we are on page 99. It is the unit review, activity 1. I really need you to read instructions with me. Don't just listen to what I say. No, you and I read together. Ready? Go. Underline the words that show possession. Then rewrite them correctly on the line. I need you to look at the screen, look at your computer or your television, whatever it is you're using. I marked some words. I marked keywords. That means those are important to pay attention to. Okay? For the first part, it says underline the words that show possession. Underline the words that show possession. Let's read A and B. My sister and brother computer is broken. What are we talking about? My sister and brother computer. Is that the correct way to show possession? It is not. Remember, to show possession, we put in apostrophe S. Apostrophe S. But we need to find out where we put apostrophe S. Letter B. My sister and brother's shirts were too big. Same thing. What's the subject? My sister and brother. What do they have? Shirts. To show possession, we need to put apostrophe S, but let's decide where. Okay? For that part, I need you to look at page number 73. Page 73, go, 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 go. Are you there? If you need to stop the video, do it. Find page 73. Ready? Now, look at the first part where it says possessive nouns. It says, if two nouns share ownership, we only need to add apostrophe S after the second noun. And look at the example. Elizabeth and Megan's birthday is on Friday. The two girls share possession, ownership of the birthday. Same thing with my sister and brother's computer. They share the computer ownership. Okay? So it is, go to the unit review page. Go, go, go. Page 99, right? Okay. It says, my sister and brother's computer. And letter B, my sister and brother's shirts. Remember, apostrophe S. Okay, now let's go to number 2. Instructions. Write whether each statement uses the zero, first, or second conditional. This is about conditionals. Remember we have formulas? Okay. First of all, you need to identify the if clause. In letter A, if I see Becky, what is the result clause? I will tell her to call you. In the if clause, the verb is see, that is present. So if clause is in present and the result clause says will tell, that is future. You will need to check the formulas for the conditionals to check if clause in present plus result clause in future, which conditional is that? Present and future. Letter B. Water boils if it gets to 100 degrees Celsius. The result clause is water boils. That is present. And the if clause says it gets. That's also present. What's the formula? If clause in present, result clause in present. What conditional is being used there? Letter C. If I could go back in time, I would change a lot. Remember, this was the more complicated conditional. If clause is saying something in past. If I could go, could is a word in past. The result clause, I would change a lot. If clause is in past, result clause uses the word would that only shows possibility. Okay, that's the formula. And letter D, I will celebrate if our team wins the game. The result clause, I will celebrate, is in future, will celebrate. And the if clause is in, if our team wins, it's in present. If clause in present, result clause in future. Okay? Please check the formulas. If you need to stop the video now, you can do it and I'll tell you where the conditionals are. It's pages 74, 75, and 76 where you can check the formulas. Stop the video and find your answers. Go, go, go. Okay, now let's go to activity 3. Instructions. Fill in the blanks using the verb in parentheses and the tense shown. If you look at letters A, B, C, and D in activity 3, they name some verb tenses. A, present progressive, B, present perfect, C, simple present, D, present perfect progressive. Then they give you a verb in blue in the parentheses. What you have to do is use that verb in the verb tense that they mentioned at the beginning. For example, letter A, the verb is play and you have to put it in present progressive. I remember present progressive is to be plus ing. So the sentence will be, he is playing cards with his friends. He is playing cards with his friends. You see? Now, you need to check the formula for present perfect. You need to check the grammar structure for simple present and the grammar structure for present perfect progressive. That you will find it, let me check, that you'll find it in page number. The information, well, the grammar for those verb tenses, you can find them on page 77, 78, 79, and page 80. And also there is a verb tense review on page 81. Okay? Please check. Do not guess. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, no, no. Do not invent things. Really. All you have to do is go to the pages I mentioned and check the correct steps, the correct process for each one of the verb tenses. Okay? For this part, stop the video and go to those pages and find your answers. Okay, we're in number 4 now. Read instructions with me. Underline the direct object and circle the indirect object in each sentence. For this part, there's also pages for you to check and then answer. But first, let's review this. The instructions. Underline direct object. Please underline that direct object and circle where it says indirect object, just so that you remember. Okay, what I'm going to help you with is identify subject, predicate, and the verb. After that, you have to check the pages for these topics in order to find direct object and indirect object. Okay? Letter A. I taught Eliza a few words in Greek. Subject, I. Predicate, taught Eliza a few words in Greek. The verb there, please cross out the verb, taught. Cross it out. After that verb, you check the grammar. I'm going to tell you what page. Check the grammar. And then, after identifying the verb like we did here, it'll be easier for you to answer. Letter B. Don gave him the keys to the car for the night. Who's the subject? Don. What's the verb? Gave. Cross out gave. Remember, we're crossing out the verbs. And letter C. My philosophy teacher gave me a book to read over the holidays. What is the subject? My philosophy teacher. What's the verb? Gave. Please cross out gave. I'm going to repeat this. In letter A, cross out taught. In letter B, cross out gave. And in letter C, cross out gave. Now, please, let me check what page. I need you to go to pages, let me see, 83 and 84 to go over the grammar to find direct object and indirect object. Okay? Please remember to find the answers right now during the class. Stop the video and go to pages 83 and 84. Go. I'll be waiting for you right here. I'm not going nowhere. Go. Okay, we finished page 99. Before we continue, I need to remind you something. Remind you of something. By the end of this class, we will have finished the page. I don't want students to finish or work the page after class, after the video. No. This is an activity you have to finish during the class time. Not before, not after. Okay? This is not your mother's work. This is not anybody else's work. This is your own work. So, listen carefully, pay attention, follow my instructions, and then we'll be done. We'll be finished by the end of the class. Okay, let's now go to next page, 100. Activity 5. Instructions. 1, 2, read. Insert the missing commas and colons in the sentences. Come on, I'm not going to read that for you. All you have to do is read, check the information about commas and colons, and for that you can go to page 87, 88, 89, and 90. Please go to those pages, stop the video, and write your answers. Go now. Ready for number 6? Read with me. Write your nighttime routine in 3 sentences using a sequencing word for each one. Then underline the sequencing words. Oh, very simple. The only thing that I might have to explain is nighttime routine. A nighttime routine is the activities you do before you go to bed, before you sleep at night. What are the things you do? What do you do first, next, then, later, while? Okay? And then after you write complete sentences, 3 complete sentences, you have to underline the sequencing words that you used in each one. I remind you that sentences have a subject and a predicate. Do not only say, first wash my hands. No, 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 no. First, I wash my hands. You need a subject and a predicate. A person doing the action. Okay? If your sentences are not complete, I'll mark them incorrect. Okay. In order for you to finish this part, stop the video and write your sentences. When you're done, then we'll continue. Ooh, good job. We are in activity 7 already. Go. Instructions. Write a tag question to complete each statement. This is about what? Tag questions. Remember this part? Let's try to make it easy. First thing, can you see the question mark at the end? Okay, we have question marks at the end. Let's read letter A. You didn't see Manny in the library. There's a blank. First thing, the auxiliary word stays the same. The auxiliary word in letter A is didn't. Didn't. Circle that. Now, we will repeat the auxiliary verb except if the auxiliary word is in negative, we will write it in affirmative. So, didn't is negative, so we will write it affirmative. What is the affirmative of didn't? Did. Okay. And then we will keep the same subject. What's the subject? You. So we will write at the end, the tag question will be, did you? So let's read it all together. You didn't see Manny in the library, did you? Simple. And letter B, I can turn in the paper a little late. What's the tag question? Let's repeat the formula. Let's repeat the process. We keep the same auxiliary verb. In this case, that is can. But can is affirmative. We will write it negative, correct. So, can't. Write it, can't with an apostrophe. Can't. And the subject stays the same. What's the subject? I. Correct. So let's read our tag question. B. I can turn in the paper a little late, can't I? Correct. That was very easy. You don't need to go nowhere. Let's just keep going. Number 8. Instructions, please. Ready? Go. Write the correct reflexive pronoun to complete each sentence. So for this part, we are going to use what? What's the topic? Reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. I'll tell you what those are. Myself, yourself, itself, themselves, himself, herself, and ourselves. Remember, reflexive pronouns. Then it says, letter A, I bought a new car after saving for years. I. What's the subject there? I. And remember, we use reflexive pronouns when the subject and the object are the same. Remember that part? Okay. So letter A says, I bought me a car. Nobody helped me. My mother didn't buy it for me. My friends didn't buy it for me. No, I bought it myself. Oh, did I just give you the answer? Okay. And letter B. The hippos placed in the sun to stay warm. The hippos. If we had to use a pronoun, we would say they. I need you to go to page, let me check. Page, it's right here, page 95. There on page 95, find the pronoun they, then look at the reflexive pronoun that corresponds to they. That's the one you're gonna write as answer. Okay? And if you need to stop the video, you can stop it now. Find your answer. Go. But if you're ready, then let's go to number 9. And then that'll be it. Let's read instructions in number 9. Match the sentence starters on the left with two possible endings on the right. We have to match. First, we have a column with two subjects, two sentence starters. And the second column on the right, we have four possible predicates, four possible endings. You need to match one subject to two possible predicates, okay? What I'm going to help you with here is identifying if the subjects are singular, the predicates will be singular. If the subject is plural, the predicate will be plural. Number 1, the wild animals. We're talking about one animal or more animals. More, so that is a plural subject. Please write a little P next to that part. Plural subject. And the second sentence starter, the shimmering ocean. The shimmering ocean. Is that one ocean or more oceans? Just one. So that is singular. The first one plural, the second one singular. Now, go to the next column. The first one, makes me want to swim. Makes, my friends, is singular. That S after the verb is for singular verbs. So, can you match that to the wild animals? No. The wild animals is plural. Makes me want to swim is singular. The next ending, sound like they are happy. They are happy. Are we talking about one or many? They. Yes, that is a plural ending. Next one, looks like a dream. I just said that a verb that has an S at the end represents present. Looks like a dream. And the last one, make me nervous. Make, do you see an S? No. So that is a plural subject. I'm sorry, plural predicate. Okay? Good job. That was our unit review. If you did it yourself, congratulations. That's what we need. This is how we should be working each class. Book opened, paying attention to teacher, writing your answers, writing your whatever information you're asked to write. Well, this is the end of book 4. Next week we'll start with book 5. Bye-bye.